said you're in your Dr. Dre bag.
Yeah.
There was something a couple of years ago when Dr. Dre announced that he was getting the deal, the Apple deal.
Yeah. So Beats.
You said something. It was like, yo, they almost messed up the deal. Talk about that situation. Talk about that situation.
I got that call that night too.
Yeah.
Everybody was at the studio.
All right, so here's the truth.
Okay.
Truth is, I went to the studio to see Siege and my man Focus, and Ill Mind, who's another producer, very talented. They was like, yo, we up here. Come pull up. And I went to the studio. Dre wasn't even supposed to be there that night. Not only was he there, but he was also there with F. Gary Gray, the director. As I was in the studio session listening to all of the producers press play, because I know so many of them, and I'm always like listening. I'm working on a rap album right now called Identity Theft.
Black
double
Tie?
album,
That
Black Tie,
R&B,
showing up. Hip hop.
Okay.
Double album, Identity Theft. So I'm always looking for the hot, And Dre, being the mad scientist that he is, he could have 30 beats played, be the craziest ever, and he'll just say, let me just, stay at it and just keep cooking. So all of a sudden, I forgot who, but they was like, yo, Dre here. I was like, what? Yeah, because he's got this kind of compound, and so it's room after room after room. So I walk into the other room, and he was there with F. Gary Gray, and they was all fired up, like, yo, it's crazy. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, you ain't heard? And I'm like, no. What's going on? And then Dre pulled out his phone, Googled Beats by Dr. Dre was sold to Apple. And the amount of money that it was sold for, whatever, was also mentioned. Yeah. And I was like, because I'm one of them dudes, like, I love to celebrate when black people are winning.
Yeah.
So, the energy happened.
Y'all drink it, right?
I don't drink it, but
they drink. Okay.
Celebrate the energy in the room.
Studio energy.
Lit.
Studio. Outside of all the hot shit being cooked up and made,
It's a thing going on when you at the studio.
There's a moment that you understand, like, yo, like, I happened to come to the studio on the night that, and here's the thing. The fact that he pulled it up on his phone made me feel like it was already public knowledge.
Yeah.
So, I pulled out my camera, and it was filmed, and we was all up in there laughing, crip walking, having fun, having a good time. And then the question became, should we post this? So I put my phone in Dre's hand. It's a true story. This is the part that was left out of the documentary. Okay, Mr. Iovine? Pulled out the phone. Dre looked at the video 4 times in a row.
He's producing it now.
Oh no, he wants to be,
because I was not stupid enough to upload a video. Rather he looked it up online or not, I would have never uploaded a video
without the okay.
Without the okay.
And it's Dr. Dre.
It's Dr. Dre. Like, nigga, I will never be allowed in the studio again.
And basically, it was saying Dre became the first billionaire.
Yeah, with this huge deal.
Yes.
Right? So,
black.
Where I was skewed as somebody that, like, went public with some private news, I was like, when is somebody gonna have my back and say that we looked at the video 4 or 5 times?
He was already on
and
Google.
Then Dre said, hell yeah, upload that shit,
Yeah.
And then once he said that, I put it up on my Facebook. And then I got the call to take it down, probably 3 hours later. And as soon as I got the call to take it down, I took it down. It was gone. But it was already out there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, it was a beautiful moment that turned